So a man who doesn't want to take care of his kid is a deadbeat dad, but a woman who doesn't want to is pro-choice.
Bruh. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
What?
I just feel like men are out here dating as well, and they have multiple children. And I understand you saying it's not the same.
Well, first off, not all men. First off, 54% of black men are single and childless. So not all men. Most men don't have any kids. 30% of black men are married. So the men who are out here with multiple children are roughly about 16 to 20% of men. But that just happens to be the men that y'all make babies with.
Or that just happens to be the men who are out here looking for a woman that they think is going to help them out at the end of the day.
Whatever
but there are men that
it
are
doesn't matter. But the point of the matter, it doesn't matter. If you decide to date a man with kids, what's on you? Because 54% are single and childless. See, here's the better question. Why didn't you get married before you decided to have kids?
Me personally?
Mm-hmm.
The question was never asked. But
then why would you give a man the greatest blessing a woman can give a man without him even having to make you his wife and give you his last name?
The viral single mom song.
I know all days won't be perfect, especially when you're single. When you're a single mom. When you're single. You're single. No pressure from me, baby. Yeah, you're single, and you're single.
He got an R&B joint too, bro. I'm crying, man. He done covered This man done covered 3 genres of music and made 4 hits, bro. Y'all better sign that, man. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rome back with the video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, hope you subscribe. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
Stop saying you don't need a man. As women, we need our men. As a married woman, I need my man. The things my husband do, I could never do. And the things that he do, I don't want to do because he is the man and that is what he is designed and built to do. I like to remain in my feminine zone. I'm not trying to do what men do. I'm not trying to cut yards, change tires, fix plumbing, build things, lift things, raise my son all by myself. My son needs his father. I'm not trying to look, behave, or carry myself like no masculine man on a woman that is ugly and is very unattractive. So stop saying you don't need a man as though that's a flex. It's not. But what you want is a good man, a safe man, a caring man. I don't care how independent you are or how independent you think you are. As women, we need our men. That's the way God intended it for it to be. When you don't have a man, oftentimes it shows because it requires you to step out of your femininity and step into masculinity and do the things that a man is supposed to do. And that is not a good look. So I repeat, stop saying, I don't need a man. As women, we need our men. Be smart, date smart, choose wisely in that nation. And remember, I told you.
This is a bar that he dropped on me, and it crushed me, but I needed that because it put me back on the potter's wheel to be made over again as a woman. It changed my entire approach to men holistically. And my son told me this when he was 17 years old. He said, if you really loved me the way that you said you loved me, you would have taught me how to survive in the situations that you were afraid of killing me instead of protecting me and not teaching me how to protect myself. And that is what happens when mothers think that they can raise men. We don't teach them how to protect themselves the way that a man teaches a man how to protect himself. What we do is we coddle them, and we become this wall of security that come crashing down when they get to smelling themselves and they in their 18s and 19s, and now he can't live in your house no more, and you send him out into the world unprotected, and that's why he resents you.
Facts. Because it indirectly disrupts their understanding.
Yes.
You love them so much.
The birth of a villain story. Like,
Yes.
that's the birth of a villain story. You know how a lot of villains have complex relationships with mommy?
Yes.
And it's like, because I love to hate her, I know that she only did it because she loved me.
Yes.
But if she really loved me, you would have taught me how to protect myself.
I really like this clip because this is something that I've tried to stress in the past. It's been a while since I've thought about bringing this up, but especially when it comes to single mothers, I think this is one of the biggest problems with single mothers raising a boy by themselves, is that because they're, I don't know, they just seem to be so loyal to the sisterhood to the point where they won't show or tell their sons the things to look out for when it comes to women so they don't get finessed. And I think that's the part where the man comes in, because women are so loyal to the sisterhood that a lot of them don't really be putting their sons on game, and then they're out here not protected, not knowing how to protect themselves emotionally from, God knows what can happen to them because of a woman. And then when things don't, you feel me, don't go well, then you get an emotional man, and emotional man is never good. Let's keep it moving.
Look, I'm all for women's rights, the right to vote, the option to work, even equal pay to a certain extent. But whoever came up with the idea of being an independent woman that doesn't need a man, because baby, I didn't make nor can I raise these kids myself. And how can I be a queen without my king or heirs to our legacy? But I'm happy in knowing that a lot of us women are beginning to realize that feminism, although it may have started for good cause, has gone entirely way too far. I side with all feminine ethics that don't go against the Bible or God's perfect design for the order of humanity. Of course, I want to be respected and valued as my husband is, but I don't want to be looked at as equal or identical, because there are things that he can do that I simply cannot. And there are things that I can do, but that doesn't mean I should, and vice versa. And don't get me started on the right to abort, because most times when it comes to those arguments, people will use claims on the radical end of the heartbreaking situations that may lead to pregnancy, when most times it's just an excuse to be irresponsible. Us women cannot replace men. We need them and they need us. We're meant to work together, not against each other.
Woman brags about being able to do the basic competencies required to survive, pay your bills, be a tax-paying citizen, not break the law, etc. They will brag about being an independent woman. But men just do it because, well, that's what you guys need to do. Boom. You know, it's funny in the comments, they'll say, oh, because men need women. I'm not going to go down that route. But what's interesting to me is that you don't hear men say that, because we love women. We want love. We want marriage. We want relationships. We want kids. We need y'all, of course. But then women will walk around saying they don't need men. We both need each other. It's how we were designed.
Can y'all dudes please stop it with the, you need men because who's going to build this for you?
What's up on this good morning, people? Y'all know me, man. It's me and Pop. We over here on the couch. We over here on YouTube. Y'all come check us out. Man, I be loving these kind of comments from women, right? Ma'am, let me explain something to you, since you just said we don't need but a few men to build. Ma'am, let me tell you something I want to tell you and all the women. Since y'all feel that way, get y'all ass off this internet that we built. Get your ass off that phone that we built. Get your ass out that house that we built. Get your ass out that car that we built. Get your ass away from that job that we built. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it respectfully. And I'm only talking to the women who think like this. If you stop working, there's no part of our country that wouldn't run. If every man in this country stopped working, it'll fall apart in 48 hours. I put that on your mama and mine. Y'all going to stop acting like we not pressure. Y'all gonna stop acting like me and I help putting in work. I'm early at the job, right? So I normally get here at 4:30, 5 o'clock every day. It's 7:11 my time, man. I work 9-10 hours a day. Coach my kids, go home, cook, great husband, all that. Let me tell you something, man. Nothing that you see around this motherfucker would be here if we didn't work, if we didn't build it. There is no part of what y'all do in our infrastructure in this country that would not work if you didn't go to work. What you mean? A few. Man, it's way more than a few men who built all this in our country, man. It's millions. See, let me tell you something, because I done worked in a lot of industries, right? My dad owned his own company, right? So let me tell you something you got to understand about growing up, right? You know you wouldn't even have no tissue, ma'am, to wash your behind if it wasn't for men. Do you even know how that tissue get on your shelf? You don't, do you? Let me guess. You think you just scroll your happy ass into Walmart and it just sits there, right? No, ma'am. There's a man who drove that, and there's men who unload that. You ever heard of lumpers? You know what a lumper is? That's a man who gets in there and takes every single box out the back of that truck. So you got food, so you got cleaning supplies, so you got tissue, paper towels, and anything you think you need in your household as a necessity. Those are men who out there working. And you know most lumpers, they don't even get no health care. There's no benefits. These are men who get out here and they break their back and they work their ass to feed their family. And then you're going to get out here and you're going to get your sorry ass on the internet and think you can disrespect us on the internet that we created. I just want to say this, man. All the women who think like this, do me a favor. Go build your own society, bro. Go show us you can build buildings. Go show us you can construct them. And go show us you can make it work. We've been on this earth for millions of years. Women have yet to build a damn thing. Go and build your own society. That's all I'm asking. So for all you womanist women, all you feminists, all y'all want to talk all that mess, the little blue head crowd and all y'all, do me a favor. You ain't got to hate on men no more. Go build your own. Y'all can go move and stay wherever you want to stay, but go build your own. But I'm going to tell you what you ain't going to do. You ain't going to get on that good internet that we built, on that good TikTok that we built. Look, I'm going to stop. Because we done built all this. And you just getting out here being disrespectful on everything that we done built. Let the church say, hey, man, it's me and Pop. We over here on the couch. We on YouTube. Y'all come check us out.
Well, I'm not surprised that you got that kind of response coming from her, because I actually did a reaction to her maybe about a week or so ago. And she is, she's part of the 4B movement, you guys. And judging by that attitude, I'm pretty sure you won't have no problem not having to deal with men, because ain't no man gonna want to deal with that. Only the men that you probably don't want anyway, which would explain why you're part of the 4B movement anyway. But I digress. Please let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way I know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button, because that's what the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.